Alright. Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stevens. Break down Jeremy first. Didn't have any bets on the last card. Was gonna play that. Well, actually, wasn't gonna play that Vittori Sanchez fight. Um, I didn't. I was gonna go Sanchez, but I didn't in the end of the video because, yeah, I just didn't think he was gonna win. I guess, but whatever. On to the next one. Just a boring week last week. But we got a play here on this fight. So yeah, we'll get into it. Break down Jeremy Stevens first because it's probably a little bit easier. So his striking techniques, he's got a straight right, very powerful. Uppercut, very powerful. That's the thing he dropped fucking RDA with. That was really nice highlight there. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. Stiff jab, low calf kick. He's been implementing the low calf kicks a lot lately. And the uppercut followed by the left hook. Striking tendencies, he walks his opponent down because they respect his power. He'll take one to give one, and because he trusts his chin and he believes he has more power than you, which is usually the case. His grappling tendencies doesn't have many. Just when he's on top, standing up, or if he's dropped his opponent and he's just in front of their legs, and they're just trying to keep their guard. He'll push the legs to the side, passing the guard effectively, and then come down with a huge bomb, right hand, maybe an elbow. But yeah, so Yair now. He's a bit more complex. He's got a lot more variety in his offense. He's got a nice side kick to the knee, like John Jones style. He probably learned that off them when he was at Jackson Wink. Spinning back elbow, straight right. Jumping switch kick. Teep to the body. Front kick to the body or the head. The body kick when it's southpaw versus orthodox. Yeah, he's able to box in either stance. Well, strike, utilizes kicks as well. He checks leg kicks, which will be good because Jeremy's going to try and chew up that lead leg, I reckon. In his last fight, you saw him do a spinning elbow 2 times when Korean Zombie was closing distance on him. And Jeremy Stevens will definitely be looking to close a distance, so don't be surprised if Yair, ducks down and goes for a spinning elbow again. And it has shown to be quite effective. It hurt Zombie the first time, and then it, absolutely dropped him dead the second time. He's got pretty heavy. He relies on his kicks a lot in his offense. So if Jeremy kicks those legs out, it'll kind of take away half of his offense. He kicks pretty quickly. He kicks and then quickly follows it up with a punch. So it's like a 1-2 snap. And that's both coming from the same side. So it'll be a right kick and a right straight, or a left kick and a left straight. How they win? Go Yair still. He has a good chin. Took Korean Zombie's flush shots. We've been seeing Korean Zombie fucking knocking people dead lately. Leg kicks. Yeah. Rolls with punch as well. Good cardio. Unpredictable striking techniques. Aggressive guard game. At 10th Planet, but still don't want to be underneath Jeremy Stevens if he rains down a bomb. Yeah, he also has slashing elbows, arm bars, and triangles from the bottom. How Jeremy Stevens wins: his opponents are intimidated by the power. He's got killer instinct, great chin, leg kicks. decent striking defense. Slips and rolls pretty nicely, I guess. Intercepting knees, saw that in the Bermudez fight, and he's done it in other fights as well. Good takedown defense, good sprawl, good initial scramble, but after that he kind of can be controlled on his back for a while. One shot KO power, good submission defense, and good cardio. And I don't believe the altitude's going to affect him. I've almost never seen him tired, really. How he loses, he just follows his opponent instead of cutting off the cage. Right hand's telegraphed by the step in that he needs to do to create to close distance. Where are we? A lot of the time he doesn't set up his power punches. Just kind of throws them naked. Could walk into opponent's leg kicks when he's walking down his opponent because they didn't know where he's going to plant his feet next. Because he just follows you around the cage. How he loses to fighters with a looser footwork, such as Zabit and Moicano, and guess who else has a looser footwork? Punches, they become very sloppy and lose pop in later rounds. I don't know if he's tired, but it just happens to muscles, I don't know if he's got a weakness to the body, but he got dropped by Aldo with a body shot. He got hurt a few times by Swanson in their 5-round fight with the body shot. So maybe a few body kicks by Yair would be nice. If they're in opposite stances. Okay, how Yair loses. He leans back when pressured, chin is in the air. If someone follows up with that with a hook or something that hits clean, could be night-night. Can get pushed back onto the fence, hands low when backing up. Please don't do that against Jeremy Stephens. Explosive movements, his techniques may drain the gas tank. Saw him in the zombie fight. Maybe that was because of short notice, but he seemed to be slowing down a little bit in the later rounds. Not like he did in the Alex Caceres fight. So I don't know, maybe it was just short notice. I'll probably chalk it up to that. But it also could be those fucking techniques that he uses, which require a lot of energy. When he's pressured, he's a bit uncomfortable. He could be, which is fucking what Jeremy Stephens is going to do. Can be controlled on the ground for a long period of time. He closes his guard, kind of like, he kind of puts himself in that position. But it's a bit of a young fighter thing, I guess, closing your guard. Hopefully he works that out. He's got a 3-inch height advantage. He might have the hometown judges on his side. 10-month layoff. Has he been making improvements? He's probably been fucking rest and recovery for the most part because that war with Korean Zombie. Jeremy Stephens, X Factors, 2 losses in a row. Third, could get a little dicey. They won't cut him because he's headlining right now, and he's a bit of a name, and Dana fucking loves him. But he's half Mexican, so if he gets booed, like maybe if their crowd isn't too well informed about his heritage and stuff, and he gets booed, he might well up a little bit. He might get a little sad from that. Might get a little angry. I don't know. Will likely get the fight he wants, a stand-up battle, not a huge threat of the takedown. He fights pretty long. I'd probably say longer than the fights, than the stats indicate. He just seems like he has, longer than 180 centimeters in reach. Seems to fight really long and have really long arms, but whatever. Altitude, he's been acclimatized to it by now. He got there at the start of August. Boxing technique, I reckon it improves every single fight, and he's very difficult to finish. So past the victory for Jeremy, mix in with the wrestling, with the striking. Try to ground Yair and land some ground and pound, because Yair probably won't be in a rush to get off his back. Time a spinning strike attempt from Yair and try and ground him. And obviously look for that knockout punch. Heavy pressure and get in boxing range, because he probably doesn't have the power to, finish you. Make him miss on the straight two. This is for Yair, sorry. Past the victory, make him miss on the straight two, then counter. Because I've noticed that Jeremy Stephens doesn't usually follow up his straight right with anything. Kind of just lets it hang, and that's always what he ends his combinations on, if they involve a two. Fight at kicking distance, obviously. Leg kicks when Jeremy Stephens is chasing you around the ring. Watch out for haymaker hook punches when circling off the fence. Don't get into a toughness battle. Battle of the chins, don't do that. Out volume Stephens, 4 lands a minute, probably should do it. Scramble when taken down. Don't want to be kept down by Stephens. Work the body kicks, body rips if the liver is presented to you. Check leg kicks, slip the right overhand. Yeah, because sometimes you can overextend on the right overhand. So slip to the side, pivot to the side, and then land a combination when you're looking into his ear. That could be nice. Be pretty cautious for the first 2 rounds, Try and out-volume him, but still stay pretty cautious, because that's when he's definitely the most dangerous. So my tip is actually Yair by decision. I've got a bet on that. It was at 190. It's 195 at the moment. I was gonna go Yair by decision, but I'm not interested in that. That would have been nice, 420. I had it estimated at 450, but they obviously think he doesn't have the capabilities to finish Steven. So yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, I don't know. Reading through my fucking notes again, it seems like this is gonna be a pretty fucking hard fight for Yair. If he can't get the respect from Stephens, Stephens is just gonna walk him down, and so he's got to hit him with some fucking nice kicks to keep him at distance. Or once Stephens gets on the inside, he's got to fucking earn his respect with like a knee or something, or a sharp right hook, or something to get the respect of him, so Stephens isn't just gonna fucking walk him down the whole fight and just try and get him boxing range. So yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't recommend tailing this one, to be honest. This isn't my most confident pick, so I just put some money on it because I want some fucking action. Because I didn't have any action last week, and haven't had much, in the past month. So yeah. So yeah, I'd probably recommend staying away from this fight. But if you like a little bit of a fucking sweat, bit of a roller coaster, then come join me on Yair, the money line for Yair. All right, cool. I'll see you guys next week, breaking down Khalil Roundtree and Ion Kutalaba. Cool. See you then.